Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to one more English lesson, right? We're gonna move on today on IELTS reading, okay, practice, and of course, as it is a reading practice, so we're gonna read one example. I'm gonna go over with you. We're gonna read together, okay? I'm gonna give you some tips, or some hints on how to do the things. And then, of course, you just follow me. And of course, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me, right? And by the way, how are you? Are you good? You okay? So, enjoy me on this lesson and let's go. Um, Today we go over on questions 21 to 27, on section 2 on your IELTS book. So, if you have your IELTS books, open that and follow me. It's the reading part, okay? So, as you can see here, I have the page and the title of the story will be how to achieve a better work-life balance. And this is the title of the story. How we're gonna do it. We're gonna read all the paragraphs, and we can see that we have here a couple, teacher, what is a paragraph? What is that? So for example here, we have one, we have two, so these we can divide it into paragraphs, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, I guess. And then we're gonna read one by one. Take a look on some words, maybe some difficult words, and then I'm gonna ask you to make some exercises with me during the lesson. Okay? So please, have with you a pen, a pencil, eraser, a notebook, your English book, of course, right? Feel free to write on your English book if you want, especially because it's yours, right? So just let's go on. So guys, let's read. How to achieve a better work-life balance. If it's about work-life balance, it means that it's about our life, like what we can do, exercises, working out, okay? Then first paragraph, let's go on. By the way, I'm gonna get a bit closer here to the paragraph, okay? Because we're gonna read this first one now, okay? I'm gonna move my head a little bit down here. So let's go on. As more and more employees work from home full time and everyone has 24/7 access to email, balancing work and family may not seem like an easily attainable goal. So, how can you juggle the demands of both worlds? Below are some tips to help you get started. Okay, so we have some interesting expressions here. Okay, I'm gonna begin showing you like this one here, 24/7. What is that, teacher? 24/7 basically means 24 hours, 7 days. Like all the time doing something. So this is basically what it's saying here. Okay, and then again, as more and more, also in the beginning of the text again, right? So more and more, I mean, like each day we have more. Balancing work, family may not seem like an easily attainable goal. Easily attainable goal means, what is that here, teacher? Okay, it means that family, for you to have a good balance, right? Let's say for you to have a balance between work and family, it's not an easily attainable goal. I mean, it's not a goal. Goal is like objective, that it's easily reachable. Let's say it's easy to do, to complete. So many people have trouble, because they cannot really, I mean, manage, like this. Okay, this part is for family, this part is for work, and sometimes like they just mess up between the 2 points. So they cannot organize their life in a way that there is a balance. Like enough time to the family, enough time to the work, enough time to relax. They just cannot make the deal here. They cannot manage that. Okay, so this is the meaning here in this part. So going on. And so how can you juggle? How can you manage that? So this is the idea here of juggle. Demands on both words. What are the two words that we are talking about here? The two words that we are talking about are family and our working life. Okay, and then below are some tips to help you get started. So we have some tips. What is tips? Tips is like recommendations. Okay, So basically, we have just learned, yeah, that all the things that we're gonna read here, number 1, number 2, and then so on, are hints, recommendations for you to have a better this work and family balance in your life, right? So let's check it out. That number 1, yeah, of course, it is easy to get sucked into habits that make us less efficient without realizing it, like keeping your social media page open at work so you don't miss something important, right? Don't forget, yeah, when he gives this sign, he says something important, which means it's not really important. Yeah, so that's the point here. And then getting back, let me do that by myself. Yeah. Okay, so draw up is like makeup. Yeah, do a list with all the activities that don't enhance your life or career. Teacher, I don't know what is enhance. Yeah, so this word enhance that I'm reading here, the meaning of that is like improve. That doesn't make optimize. That doesn't make it better. Okay, so make a list of the things that doesn't make your life better. Yeah, your life or career better. Okay, then minimize. Yeah, make it like, how can I say, make it lower, decrease. Yeah, okay, minimize the time you spend on them. So this is the idea here of this first part of the reading. Like, just think about, yeah, like of the things that like that doesn't help you to have a better life balance, and make a list of that. And then of course, as we have in the text, minimize the time we spend on that. For example, social media, so like internet, right? Some people, they spend like maybe more than 3 hours in one day using internet or social media like Facebook. And I mean, if we think about that, 3 hours, this is enough time for you to study, for example, to learn a new language. If you study every day for 3 hours, I mean, you get like very good, yeah, at a new language. So I think we can use the time better, right? So let's continue. And getting back here, the continuation, we have number 2. It is hard to say no. Again, yeah, we have emphasized it here, no, especially to a supervisor or loved one. But sometimes that powerful little word is essential. Learn to use no judiciously, and it will become a powerful tool in balancing work and family. Judiciously. This is take a look on that. Learn to use no judiciously. So let's learn what is it. And let's see. Okay, so follow me. Judiciously, yeah, when we say that, it means that we do something, yeah, we make a decision, for example, using our intelligence and good judgment. Yeah, so for example, in the story, learn to use no judiciously. If we are asking you to learn how to say no, it doesn't mean that you have to say no for everything. No, that's not, how can I say, that's not the idea. Yeah, but it is important for you, like when you feel that it's necessary. Yeah, and it is a good idea, and not only a good idea, it's important. Yeah, so you should say no. Yeah, because sometimes we need to say no in life. So that is the idea here. Okay, so let's continue. Let me get back. So number 3, yeah, let's go. Sorry. Let's just finish it here, and then let's go on. Judiciously, and it will become a powerful tool in balancing the work and family. Okay, so I think that's the most difficult word in this one. So continue. Let's go for this here. Research shows that exercise helps you remain alert. Exercise, I mean body exercise, working out, right? Finding time to hit the gym may be hard, but it will ultimately help you get more things done, because exercise really boosts energy and improves your ability to concentrate. Okay, so again, research, yeah, is when we make a study, is when we go into something, yeah. Got that exercise help us to remain, to keep alert, yeah. That's the idea here. So finding time to hit the gym is basically go to the gym, okay? And it will ultimately, in the end, it get more things done because exercise really boosts energy. So basically what he's saying here is that if we exercise, daily, like normally, our concentration will get better. We're gonna have more energy. Consequently, we're gonna do more things, okay? And in a better way. So think about that. Let's go on. Let's continue. And if we move on, to the next one here, I'm gonna erase these numbers here because it's not helping at all. Yeah, maybe making more confused. So let's go to the next part here. Let me move. Yeah. So concentrate, and then go to this one here. Study after study shows that significant sleep dip. Oh, okay, we have a new word here. Let's get that. So listen to the pronunciation. 1, 2, 3.
Deprivation.
Yep, deprivation. Okay. So significant sleep deprivation affects your health and well-being. Exposure to electronics can significantly negatively impact your sleep. So try to unplug an hour before you go to sleep. Okay, so what is the point here? Number one, deprivation. Yeah, deprivation means when you don't have access. Yeah, so sleep deprivation means you can't sleep. That's the point here, right? Furthermore, exposure to electronics. If you have electronics next to you, like smartphone, computers, near you, and it doesn't need to be on. Okay, just like if you keep it near you, like smartphones, for example, even if we turn it off, it's not good to leave it near your body. That's the idea here. Like keep electronics away from your body when you're gonna sleep. Okay, because it affects your sleep. And again, I repeat to you, it's not only when we are, for example, it's not only when the smartphone is on or the computer is on. Even if you turn it off, the best recommendation is sleep away from the gadgets, from electronics. Okay, so that's the message here. No problem. So that's the point here. So the deprivation I have already said. Exposure, I think that's very good. Yeah, unplug. This is an important word too. Be aware of that, right? And then let's go to the next one. Again, the words that I don't say, that I don't give the pronunciation of, or the meaning, please search that by yourself. Moving on. And what would you do if you had a whole day to yourself with no demands on your time? While most people don't have the luxury of a whole day dedicated to relaxation, constantly putting off that downtime and putting everyone's needs before yours will wear you down. So pick a time to do something just for you, even just a few minutes of me time a day will help to recharge your batteries. I think that's an important message, like, of course, this is like is an exception. We don't need, and we should not do that all the time, but this is a good one again. So let's check some words here. Okay, what would you do if you had a whole time? Again, a whole time means all day long for free. With no demands, with no activities to do. No tasks to do. Okay, so while most people don't have the luxury, this is a luxury. This is something that is not for everyone, right? Okay, constantly putting off that downtime and putting everyone's needs before yours will wear you down. So normally people, they don't have this a lot of like this amount of free time, but some people that have, they normally they put someone's needs in, as their activity, let's say, and even if they could spend that time for free, let's say, just doing nothing, they were gonna use their free time to help another people, and that's cool. This is something good, but sometimes it's important to have our me time. As I said before, sometimes, like it's very important for you to, just don't, how can I say that? This, you have to help people, that's for sure, like, but it's important, like at least for, I don't know, 20 minutes in one day, you have a time that only for you to relax, to close your eyes, like, and to think about what you have done during that day, and then of course to just rest something. This is very important, right? So that's the point here. Okay, so and then again, a whole day, it means an entire day, demands, tasks, and what else? We have putting off. We have a phrasal verb here that I don't want to say to you. I'm gonna ask you to look that by yourself. Yeah, this one. And we're okay. We have a word here. Wear you down means what? If you are well down means you are like, you are zero energy. Yeah, you have been used. Yeah, like that. So like before yours will wear down. I mean, if if my body is wore down, yeah, the past of wear down, it means that, like, I did a lot of things, I worked so much that now I'm just dead, let's say, like I have no energy. So that's the point here. Okay, then recharge batteries, yeah, to get back energy. And I guess that's it. So let's go to the next paragraph. Yeah, so let's see. Don't assume your family and manager are aware of your concerns. If you feel you have to adjust your schedule to discover a better work-life balance, then voice that requirement. If that means asking your boss for permission to leave a few minutes early once a week so you can hit that yoga class on the way home, do it. Okay, so this is a device, right? I Okay, I have no comments about that. I'm just gonna go directly to the English point. Okay, so don't assume. It's like don't think. Okay, if you assume something, you are thinking. Yeah. Like you take for granted. It's like, oh, okay, so I think that guy is seeing my problem, but don't assume that other people. Yeah, don't think that other people, they know your concerns. I mean, your problems. They don't know what you are suffering. So that's why many people. I mean, when, yeah, that we are dealing, sometimes they do something or they say something that we feel sad, but I mean, and then we think, oh, he doesn't know that I'm in a very difficult moment now. But I mean, maybe he doesn't know, like that's the truth. So that's why it's important. I mean, just don't think that everybody knows. Yeah, that everybody knows like what is your problem, because they don't, right? So getting back here again. And so that's why, yeah, I mean, it's important to voice the requirement. It's important for you to say, to talk, yeah, say to your boss, yeah, like what do you need? And if that means asking your boss for permission to leave, yeah, like if you think sometimes, I don't know, like it's necessary for you, like can I get out a little bit early today? Can I do something? Like here they give an example of the yoga class, but like I think you have many other options. Like, for example, sometimes we just want to spend some time with our family. Sometimes, of course, so you cannot do that all the time and every week, yeah, because you have a work to do. But sometimes, like I think it's good. Like, oh, is it okay if I don't do overtime today? If I finish on the normal time, because I don't know, I'm gonna have dinner with my family. So that's something cool to do. Okay, so these actually are the information that we have here in this paragraph, right? Like hit that air class on the way home, so do it. So if you think and if you see it is necessary to do it. Okay, so last one, let's go for the last paragraph. All new habits require time to build. So if you find yourself sneaking your smartphone to bed, that's okay. Leave your phone downstairs tomorrow night. Tiny steps are the key to finding that balance. So start small and go from there. Most of all, know your limitations and what works best for you. Then decide what really matters, what advice you want to follow, and prioritize. Okay, so I think this is a very good one. Yeah, so new habits. Do you know habits? Habits is something that I usually do normally. It's part of my daily way of living. Yeah, like for example, I have a habit of reading. I have of I don't know, like just of waking up early. It's something that I do normally. So, and again, if you find yourself sneaking your smartphone, the sneaking is like, you know, is when you are gonna go to sleep, and then I should not use a smartphone right now because I have to sleep early. But you go little by little, you get your smartphone, yeah, like that. And let me show you here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to bed, and then you were walking to bed, and then just a minute. Yeah, just I'm gonna take a look on my smartphone just for 2 minutes, and then you start sneaking, using, then you see, like, time has gone. Yeah. So he says here, if it happens to you, I mean, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, you did that. There is nothing we can do now. Yeah, it's impossible to undo, right? Okay. But I mean, if you know that if you leave your smartphone near your bed, will make you use your smartphone, yeah, I mean, like all the time because it's near you, so you cannot control yourself, and then you're gonna get it. So of course, the best thing to do is leave it downstairs, like leave it upstairs, leave it in a room that it's not your bedroom. So by doing that, yeah, I mean, it's not near you, so of course you're not gonna use it. But some people say, but teacher, like I need a smartphone with me because it's alarm, right? So okay, but before a smartphone we use it alarm clock, right? So you can change for an alarm clock, right? So that's an option. Okay, this is the point here. And then coming back, like again, yeah, leave your phone downstairs tomorrow night. Tiny steps, like little step, little by little, step by step. That's the idea here. Yeah, are the key to finding the balance. Yeah, like we cannot change like 100% in one day. We have to go little by little. Okay. And most of all, yeah, something very important, you have to know your limitations and what works best for you. Yeah, so just know, like, for example, what is my limit? Yeah, what works better for me? Is this idea or that idea? So think about that, choose the best one that works for you, and then you do it. Yeah, and if you see that it's not working as you expected, change. So but I mean, the point is never give up, right? I mean, and again, what we are talking about like how to improve our life, family, work balance. Okay, so let's go on. And then by this we finish this part, right? Let me get a little bit here. Yeah, so most of all, know your limitations and what works best for you, then decide what really matters, what advice you want to follow and prioritize. And that's the end of the reading. So this was the reading of today. Yeah, how to achieve a better work-life balance. Okay, so read that. If you need, go back a little bit the video. Reread that. Okay, because we're gonna go to the next part. Okay, so here we have the questions, right? I'm gonna read all of the questions. Today, I will not answer any of these questions. I want, okay? I'm gonna read the questions. I'm gonna explain to you how to do, because I guess you already know how to do that. I'm gonna read some extra recommendations, okay? But I mean, you have to get all the answers by yourself today, all right? So follow me. Let me get a little bit closer here, just a minute. So questions 21 to 27, yeah? Complete the notes below. Choose one word only, okay? So we're gonna use only one word to answer that, which is this one here, right? One word only from the text from each answer. And then write your answers in boxes 21 to 27 on your answer sheet. I mean, of course, you can use the book. Yeah, you can use the book. You can answer there. So let's go on. Achieving a better work-life balance questions. How to begin. Okay, so the first one is this one. Make a complete something of things that are not helpful and reduce involvement in them. So here he's saying make a complete something, yeah, of things that are not helpful and reduce involvement in them. So we're gonna make a list of what? We have seen something about that, right? I think I remember I've seen that in the first paragraph. Let's see very quickly. Again, I won't give you the answer. I'm just gonna show you. As more and more employees work at home full time, everyone access to the media to get started. Below are some tips, and then the first tip: it is easy to get sucked into habits that make us less efficient without realizing it. So, like keeping your social media page open at work, so you don't miss something important. Yeah, but Draw up a list with all the activities that don't enhance your life or career. Then minimize the time you spend on them. So draw up a list with all the activities. Okay, I guess I got the answer, right? So again here, make a complete of something, of things that are not helpful, and reduce involvement with them. So make a complete what? I think I got it. So if you got the answer, if you know what to do here, so you're right here. Okay, so no problem. I guess so, right? I guess it's easy. So this, you put the answer for 21. Next one. And and then again, yeah, don't forget, this is in the beginning, yeah, how to begin. Refuse some requests, as this can be a useful in gaining a better work-life balance. So refuse. Do you know the word refuse is when we deny, we say no, we don't want that. So refuse some requests, as this can be useful in gaining a better work-life balance. So we have to refuse requests because it's going to be a useful what? Do you know? If you don't, check it out the text, and that's so on. And then here we have the second section. You see that the questions are divided into sections, and soon I'm gonna read for you some tips why we have these sections here and why are they here. So that's the point. Things that can help. Regular exercise, okay, and then next, regular exercise can increase significantly. So can increase what? So think about that, okay? And sleep, here it's about sleep. Insufficient sleep can make people ill. Avoid focus on as more important than their own will suffer. Okay, so sorry, I read in the wrong part. My bad. So I'm gonna read again. Sleep. Insufficient sleep can make people ill. Avoid focusing on in the lead up to bedtime. Okay, so just to make sure, that you guys are getting, before I have read wrongly, okay? So I'm just gonna get a little bit closer here. What I read now was this point. Avoid focusing on in the lead up to bedtime. Lead up is when you are going to bedtime. So avoid focusing on what. So check it out then, okay? And then we have the final part here. The section here is issues that require attention. Issues that require attention. So those who see other people's as more important than their own will suffer. So those people those who see other people's what? People's something as more important than their own will suffer. Good? Next one. If the working day is too long, get to shorten it occasionally. Get what? Get something to shorten, to make it short. It's occasionally. And the last one, people should learn to recognize their own. We should learn to recognize our own what. Think about that. Okay? So again, these are the questions, and just as I said before, right? Okay, analyzing this question here. Okay, we have sections, which is how to begin, things that can help, issues that require attention, and then we have all these questions, and we have some space. And don't forget, we're gonna use only one word, to answer. So you cannot write 2 words; it's only 1 word. Okay, and then make a complete. Of things that are not helpful. So these are the questions here. I guess it's clear, right? I guess, my opinion, no problem for you. Are you understanding? Did you get that? I hope so. So now in this next part of the lesson, I'm gonna read some tips for you on like how to do it best and how to work out, how to understand the text and how to manage that in a better way. So just follow me. Okay, I'm gonna read the next part here for you. Some tips, actually. Okay, some hints for you on how to how to procedure when you were doing this kind of test. So check it out here. Well, I guess you can see that with no problem, right? At all. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger here. Not so much, right? Okay, so follow me. Okay, so take a look here, yeah, this side. Exam device. So what is the exam device? Is when we are doing the exam. So what kind of a device should we take, yeah? Or what should we do? Note completion. Use the title to find the right place in the passage. So use the title. For example, remember that the text has a title, right? So use the title of the exercise. Like we had a title in the text and we had some sections on the exercise, like how to begin, remember? So if you analyze that part there, yeah, I'm gonna get back here for you just a minute. Like this one here, yeah, like this is sections, this is the title, you know, like this. So you can help, like look at this and then how to begin. So what part of the article, yeah, here in the beginning, it gives information about the beginning to start this better work-life balance, yeah, idea. So so if it's the beginning, probably is around this area. So the answer probably is in this area. So this is something that you have to pay attention. Okay, and moving on, right? So let me get a little bit here. Okay, gonna move myself a little bit. Continuing. Read the notes and decide what type of information you need for each gap. Read the notes, read the information, right? The information in the notes may be in a different order from the information in the passage. What he's saying? Okay, so let's go. Okay, so these are the notes, right? Very easy way to explain that, yeah? These are the notes. So maybe sometimes the sentence that we read here, yeah, like this, maybe is not in the same order that it appears on the text. So be careful, you know, like be careful when you're gonna do that, so for you to not make a mistake, right? Continuing. Next one, the information in the notes may be in a different order from the information in the passage. Okay, so I have already said that. And be careful to copy words from the passage in exactly the same form. Yeah, if you're gonna copy a word like from the text, example, let me get back here. Yeah, so make a complete what. Then when you find here, like I don't know, like social media, something, draw up a list. So maybe I got. So copy the exactly word from the area where you get. Okay, for example, I don't know, draw up a list with all the activities. Maybe the answer here is list. Okay, maybe, I don't know. Make a complete. If it's gonna be list, so you write exactly as was there. List. Okay. I mean, when I say write exactly, it means like if it's a noun, keep it a noun. If it's a verb, keep it a verb. Yeah, in a way that makes sense. Okay, because if you change, maybe the meaning change. So copy exactly as it is, right? So these are this first four recommendations, okay, which are again, use the title to find the right place in the passage. So localize, yeah, I mean, find yourself, yeah, in the text by checking out the text. I mean the titles, subheadings, right? Read the notes and decide what type of information you need for each gap. I have already said what is a note. The information in the notes may be a different order from the information in the passage, and be careful to copy words from the passage in exactly the same form. Again, right? The notes here, we are talking about the notes on the questions. These notes here, these ones, okay, these are the words given to help you out, right? So I'm gonna go now to the second hint of the day, okay? So the first one was that. Let's go to the next one. Exam advice. So let's go for one more here, right? Short answer questions. Sometimes we have to give short answer, right? And then, I mean, like the one before, you can only give one word, right? So underline words in each question which help to find the right place in the passage. The questions follow the order of information in the passage. Okay, so sometimes it's important to underline. Again, example. Let's go on. Like here in the first one, yeah. Make a complete. So you're going to complete something of the things that are not helpful. So maybe these words are similar to the one in the text. So underline the words that you feel they are going to be important for you to help you find the words in the text, right? So I don't know if you get it, but underline what you think it's important so it's easier to remind. It's easier to keep that in your mind, right? And next one, read that part carefully and underline the answer. Of course, yeah, read carefully, underline the answer. If you find the answer on the text, yeah, for example, like we were doing before, right? Teacher, I think I find the answer. It's list. So you underline that to make it easy for you to copy to the, like to copy to the place where you have to answer, for example. Okay. Again, this is a test practicing. Yeah? So I'm gonna prepare you for the test. That's the point. That's why underline is important. And the last one, copy the answer exactly without including any unnecessary word. That's it. Why? I mean, because sometimes if we try to, yeah, to to write more than than what is expected, we can make it wrongly. Yeah, we sometimes we can. I mean, we can add some extra words and it can make it even better. But sometimes no. So just do what you have to do, and that's it. Don't try to decorate your answer. That's the point. Okay, guys, so that is it. These are the two hints for today, okay? This one and this one. And then you have the questions and you have the text that we have read together. I I don't think this is a very difficult activity. I think it's quite okay. Answer that for me, yeah, on your note. I mean, if you need to watch the video again just to make sure that you know, yeah, what's gonna happening. I mean, what's gonna happen. And if you have questions, ask me. Okay, I'm really happy to help you. Right? So, is it difficult? No. So now let's answer that. Okay, answer for me everything, and of course, I see you when you send me the homework. Right? So, thanks a lot. See you soon, and answer that for me right now. Okay, I'm gonna be waiting. Bye bye. Take care, guys.